All right, welcome back. Getting used to that brand new sunset time right around 5:30. It's almost 6:30 and it is dark out there. This morning we had the sun rise at 6:30 a.m. Early start to the heat. Temperatures earlier today, mid-80s this afternoon. So that's well above our average. Even woke up to a very warm start, 77 degrees, and we should see temperatures in the upper 60s by the time you wake up in the morning. But we do have some 60s in the 7-day forecast. I'll show you that in just a little bit. 81 degrees currently, still a little breezy with winds coming in out of the northeast, 13 miles per hour. We did have the occasional gust, a little stronger at times today. We have a 23-mile-per-hour wind gust over in Boca, 21 in Indiantown, so still fairly breezy. Now, with that wind, it's going to help drive any of the showers that we do see, moving pretty quickly from east to westward, but right now looking mostly dry from the Treasure Coast all the way down towards the Palm Beaches. So looking good if you have plans to head out this evening. It's going to be warm, a little breezy at times. As for the rain, very limited for the next couple of hours. Now, coastal flood watch is now in place for the Treasure Coast, pretty much east of 95, as we are anticipating a very strong onshore wind. We have also the full moon, a very high tide expected, the king tide. That's going to lead to a lot of flooding, especially along our coastal areas over the next couple of days. And also, we're adding in the tropical influence from that system we're going to be tracking. So over the next 12 hours, again, pretty comfortable, stray shower here and there, but otherwise temperatures in the 70s for at least now all the way through tomorrow morning. Now we have these two systems that we're watching, and either or could become Nicole or Owen, but regardless, the one that we're going to be watching very closely is this one right here, just to the north of Hispaniola. This one will be moving out to sea, and it could still also become a tropical depression or storm, but no impacts to the United States. Now this one also can become a tropical depression, tropical storm, or even subtropical, meaning it'll get its energy source from outside sources, and it's going to move to the west, and unfortunately it targets Florida as we go into the midweek. So we're talking Wednesday and Thursday, and this is why we're going to be watching this very closely. So it has a lot of time to possibly become a tropical storm or even a Category 1 hurricane, which are what some of the models are also hinting at. So a lot of the models are in agreement that it's going to travel across the Bahamas, eventually making landfall somewhere along Florida's east coast. Now again, direct pinpoint location, we can't tell you that just yet, but we do have a good idea that it's going to be somewhere maybe Martin County all the way up to St. Lucie County or northern end of Palm Beach County. So we are going to be on again the lookout for that in the upcoming days, but we will have a better idea when we get more information coming in. So here we go. GFS American model takes this, develops it into a tropical storm, potentially maybe even to a Category 1 hurricane before coming very close to Florida's east coast. Now notice Monday, Tuesday, pretty normal days. We're just going to have a couple isolated showers in the forecast, a couple heavy downpours for your Tuesday. Nothing that should really impact the day if you're heading out to go out and vote. So looking good for that. It's going to be a little windy at times. Winds will begin to really pick up though late Tuesday night into your Wednesday morning, throughout the day Wednesday, throughout the day Thursday, as the system is again anticipated to move over land and then eventually back out to sea. So we're going to be talking about this for quite some time this week. Now, as for rainfall totals, anywhere between 2 to 6 inches. Isolated spots could see maybe even up to 8 inches to even 9 inches of rainfall. And as for the winds, tropical storm force winds are expected. So if you have anything outside the house, definitely tie that down, bring it inside. Just wait a week to put up those Christmas decorations because we are going to experience some very strong wind gusts here across South Florida and the Treasure Coast. So we do know we're going to have a tropical system. The influences, big days, Wednesday and Thursday. Biggest threats will be that rain, flooding, the winds, and of course along our beaches, they're going to really take a pounding out there. So we're talking coastal flooding, a lot of beach erosion, high rip current risk over the next several days. So Wednesday, Thursday, impact days. Those are the days we're going to be experiencing all that tropical moisture. Of course, we'll have a better idea of if it does become a tropical storm or a hurricane. We're going to fine tune those numbers for you. And then we'll start to see better conditions late Thursday into your Friday, Veterans Day. So actually starting to shape up into next weekend.